Welcome, everyone. How are you guys? I see you guys are checking out the other videos, and I'm happy that you're here. And thank you so much to my new followers and subscribers. That is amazing. I am so thrilled and so happy to have you guys. So, today we're going to be talking a little bit about excuses, and it seems like when you're in business for yourself and when you're trying to get people to get on the healthy train, right? They have a million excuses. So we're just going to kind of cover some of these today. So I have been hearing this week that excuse after excuse. So here we go. So the main one is you're too tired. You're too tired to get started on a plan, right? You're too tired to get started in weight loss. You're too tired. So you're too tired, too busy. It's too hard. I'm too hungry to be like on some sort of a diet plan. I'm too hungry, um, too much out of focus, no energy. They lack the ambition, the motivation it takes to get off the couch and say, I'm going to eat something healthy. I'm going to do a little exercise. I'm going to sit here and meditate and get my state of mind back in tune, and start thinking more positive about their situation. I just hear so many. So a lot of them is they don't have a lack of plans. You guys don't have a plan to follow. You don't have a roadmap to get you to the finish line to win at weight loss. You don't have any of this, right? So that's what I hear a lot. Then how to get started, where to get started, no goals, nothing to follow, lack of willpower, no plan or program or roadmap in follow. And then it comes to timing. Will I start my diet on Monday? Will I start my diet after the holidays? It's after the holidays. This is the best time to start a diet plan before summer. Now is the time. Yes, now is the time. So, will I start my diet after my birthday, right? So, you wait for all of these excuses. Will I wait until after someone's wedding? Will I wait until after, somebody's anniversary party or whatever's coming up? You always have this excuse to wait, 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 so you can pile your belly full of more and more and more unhealthy foods, right? And so, you will the lack of willpower. I hear that I don't have the willpower to do it. Now is not the right time for me to focus on myself. I'm too busy at work. I have the kids to worry about. Oh yeah, I have the kids to worry about. Well, if you have the kids to worry about or someone else you're taking care of, they need you. They need your health to be strong. They need you to be your very best, right? So now is the time. So I'm not dieting. I just have all these excuses running through my head. When will the excuses catch up to you? Not putting yourself first. The timing is off. I'm just too busy at work. I can't do it. All of these excuses I just hear, oh my gosh, from one person to the next. They have just any way to play off a coach, right? Any way to play off, like, I don't want to do it right now. I can't afford it right now. I don't have the income. I'm not working. I this, I that, anything to push it off, So it just is, it's just ongoing, and it just baffles my mind that you want to put your health last until you have a major health issue like I did, a health problem like I did, and I had to do something about it. So now is the time before this happens to you. This is the time to make these things come to filtration for you. The good things, the diet plan, the plan to follow. This is the exact time to take charge of yourself. You have to really start thinking about all the things that could go wrong. Sorry. Your health issues could get worse. You could lose your mobility and end up in a wheelchair. You could become diabetic. You could gain even more weight the longer you put it off. The longer you don't learn how to eat healthier, the longer you don't learn how to make it your lifestyle. So you're still eating some of the foods you like, but in moderation, right? And you're on a healthier plan, right? Now is the time to take your health seriously, to put a plan in place, and to start following a plan that works. Put all that worry that you're doing about your weight into a positive direction and start moving forward with the energy from the worry and get busy working towards your goal of weight loss and stop the excuses. Excuse after excuse. Stop whining and start dieting. You have to start replacing your attitude with I can. I will try. I will try to do it. I will do it. And if you can find the time to eat, you can find the time to diet. That is a fact. If you can find the time to go and eat, go out to eat, go and pick up food, you can find the time to diet and make yourself something in your own kitchen. So you can start reaping the benefits of good health, right? So, ways to help you to start thinking about a healthy diet plan. Find a coach or someone who can support you and someone that has been down that path, not just somebody that is a size zero trying to sell you drugs and trying to sell you all this different, prescriptions and food that comes to your house and all this stuff. Find somebody that understands you, understands what weight loss is, understands the pain, understands the everyday going to the scale and the scale not moving, it goes up. Understand your cravings, understand your emotional eating, understands when you cry about your weight, understand when you don't look good and you don't have that appearance that you want to have. Give yourself the permission to put yourself first. Start enjoying different foods that are healthier and can offer you a new start in the right direction. Begin to work on putting more activity into your daily routine. Walk, ride a bike, floor exercises, little weights, and try a new recipe that is delicious and healthier for you. Make a big dish of some veggies, greens, or big salad and keep it clean. Don't oversaturate your salads and your vegetables with high calorie salad dressings. Make your own salad dressings. Find some affirmations to say to yourself or pray, or prayer works great too. So, listen, we all have setbacks, but you can keep going and get back on track at any day and time. So you can do this, you guys. You can do this. You can get over the excuses and start facing the reality of what the weight is and get started in a plan. I wrote this little, sort of like a little story, sort of like a little poem. So I wrote this for you guys, and I hope you like it. Okay. So, when will I learn? Most days I wait in limbo, wondering how I am to get the weight off. I sit and suffer through the deterioration of pain that sweeps through my body, wondering when we will be the day I step up to take care of my health better. I blame it on him or her and the busyness of a stressful life, never slowing down to face the reality of myself, my own shit, my own rhetoric. When will I learn? Each day, I become more and more dependent on others to get me through the day, feeling sorry for myself that life shouldn't be lived this way. Most days, I wait in limbo, wondering what plan to follow is the way. I keep my life busy with things of unimportance so I can hide behind my own reality of obesity. Each day, obesity stares me in the face, in the mirror, And each day I ignore the fact that I could do something about it. I look high and I look low for all the easy fixes to my problem, never willing to step up and try a new diet that may relieve me of my issues. I sit and ponder for years and years what to do with my obesity. Feeling overwhelmed and fatigued, I find the easy food fix that will comfort me for time being. Packing even more weight on to forget my unhealthy state. When will I learn that the style of my life is suffocating me and that the pain and suffering is too much to bear? Most days I wait in limbo, waiting to be rescued, waiting for my chance to trust in the good of someone. But today I am waiting in limbo no more. Today is the day I take action. Today is the day to say not me, not be not be being obese any longer. Today is the day I push through. Today is the day I find real hope. Today is the day. So I hope you like it. It really hit home for me. And if you are obese or overweight and you've been struggling, it will sure hit home for you. And so, yeah, I look forward to uh, talking to you guys a little bit in the kitchen. So we're going to be moving on. So take that for what it's worth. And I hope it really sets the tone for today about facing your own reality of obesity, and that you really start to take action and you really start to call yourself out on your own shit, call yourself out on your own piling your plate up, piling more food, getting more snacks, and hiding bags of candy or whatever your situation is. Call yourself out, step up to the reality of it, and try to do much better, And so we're going to go in the kitchen and we're going to make some delicious dough for sweet potato flatbread. Okay? See you soon. Welcome back, you guys. So I have this nice plump sweet potato. So I am peeling it, and it's warm. It just come out of the microwave. And I warmed it up a little. Cooked it in the microwave, and then I just warmed it a little bit. So there's all the peel. We have it all off. And I just have some parchment paper on my cutting board, and I'm just going to smash this down. Smash it so it's all nice and smashed up. There we go. And sweet potato is really good for you. It's better than a regular potato, but you can still have regular potato if you have like a half of a potato. You watch how many carbs. I like these sweet potato flatbreads because I can make a little quesadilla out of them. I can make them, I just make them in little circles, and then I can put whatever I want on them. I can make a wrap out of one, put maybe some leftover fish in there, some salmon in there, some spinach, and some other, cherry tomatoes, some other little things. Or I can make a nice pizza. I can use some pizza sauce, and then top it with some goat cheese and some other onion and other things that I like. You can make a pizza out of it. And so I really like it. So you could put this in a bowl and just, do this too. You don't have to like do it like I just did. I just thought it'd be better for, oh, you scared me. Oh my God, my son just walked in on me, scared the heck out of me. But you could, use a bowl. I'm just doing it this way. I thought maybe it'd be better to like visualize. You guys can actually see what it is I'm doing. So I was wondering why I was hearing noises. I'm like, what is that? When I get off the film, I'm gonna have to go and see how come I hear stuff. What is going on? Ah. So yeah, so just I just kind of dump the flour in there, and then I just mix it until I have a really nice consistency. So might have to add a little more flour as you get moving it around. And I like to put some little rosemary in the dough. It just tastes so good. Rosemary is really good for your memory, and it has such good flavor. I just love the taste of rosemary. I think it's really, really good for you. You probably have to get a little more flour going. It's quite loose. I'm going to do a little more flour. I need to fill up my flour container too. I got another thing of whole wheat. I like whole wheat flour, and just because it mixes really well like a regular flour. So when I do a lot of my baking, I do like a combination. Like I'll do like a little bit of wheat flour because it holds the consistency. It holds the firmness of like a regular flour. And some of these other like coconut flour and paleo flour, they don't roll like regular dough. So it's hard to get them to like really, roll out like a pastry or do the things that you want them to do. So I like whole wheat flour, but I usually here lately I've been really doing a mixture of some of the different healthy flours and not just wheat flour. I try to, you know, have your diet should be a variety, right? It shouldn't just be one particular thing all the time, right? You should have, so you're getting different nutrients, you're getting different minerals and different things like that. You want to have a variety of food that you eat, not just on a set diet, eating the same thing over and over and over again, which sometimes is good if you're on a certain diet, that's what you should be eating. But really, to maintain for longevity or for a long time, you should have more of a variety. So still seems a little bit wet. We're just going to keep going. It gets wet, then you just pick up that extra flour. We'll know when we got the right consistency and we can roll it and it's not going to stick to everything. A little bit more. Using my paper. Then we just roll these out, maybe like, I don't know, 6, 8 inch circles. roll them real thin. So get this mixed in, and then I'll find some rosemary, and then we'll blend in the rosemary. Be delicious. And you could do, I made some regular potato flatbreads too. So you can make not only sweet potato flatbread, but you could make like the purple one. Is the purple sweet potato is really good for you. And it has a lot of antioxidants because it's the purple color. A lot of things that are the purple color have a lot of antioxidants. So, so I think this is pretty good. I'm going to find some rosemary and we're going to blend that in, and I think that'll be good enough for rolling. You have some rosemary left. Here, let me. Okay, so we're just going to start, we're going to roll this. I'm going to roll this into like a tube. Rolling really nice. So it's about the same size, about that long. That should be good. Then I'm going to get a knife and we're going to cut sections so we can have them all uniform, and when we make our circles, they'll all be about the same. Cut in the middle first. Okay, so we're just going to set these aside a little bit and then just do one at a time. Might have to use a lot more flour than this. This one turned out to be could be nice and thin. I like them nice and thin. That way you don't get so many calories, right? So we want to think about that when we're rolling them. Got a little, I'll bring that together a little bit right here. I can did a little bit, but not too good. Okay, and then the other ones will be a little bit bigger. This was the end, so it was a little bit on the smaller side, but hey, just as well. Okay, now I'm going to get a towel. What we're going to do is put the towel down, and then as we roll, we're going to lay these out. Find a fresh, clean towel. Let's see here. And I'm going to kind of open it up, and then I can cover them up. and then come back to them when I want to bake them off. So I don't. I put them on a flat skillet, cast iron skillet, a flat skillet. That's how I bake. That's how I cook mine. So start there with that one. All right, and you can see how easy this was. It's just 2 ingredients. Well, 3 because I put the rosemary in there. I did put rosemary. Sun's shining nice here today. Get a chance to get out. Yesterday was just a gloomy day. It was very no sun at all, just really gloomy gloom. So if you're a bread lover, this can help you to get off of the regular white bread and start eating healthier. And you'll be amazed at how good you'll start to feel. When you start eating healthier things, drinking healthier things, you just get so much feeling better. I'm really rolling these thin this time. Maybe a little too thin, but and I know some people who make these, they put a little baking powder in them. They want them to puff up. I don't care so much about the puff up. So, depending on you, and how you want to do it. My son started cooking more in the kitchen this week. So he's been leaving it kind of a little bit messy. And that all comes with it, right? You have to clean up after yourself. You have to wash the skillets. You have to wash the pans that you use. You have to, take care of yourself. Take care of, what you're doing. I'm going to have to get a little more flour. I got a lot more flour. Look at that. When I make the sweet potato ones, I usually make the sweet potato ones and a regular one, the regular potato, at the same time. And I tell you, every time I freeze these. So then I always have something I can pull out. Like with a soup, I can pull out one of these and have this with the soup, just as instead of a cracker, I'll use one of these. And it's just fine. Okay. Beautiful. So yeah, it's just all about learning different ways to save yourself the calories. You can still eat such delicious food and not have to starve yourself, or that doesn't work. That starving bit doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. I have to eat. I cannot go long periods of time without eating. I can in the morning, like if I don't want to break my fast until later in the day, I can do that. But once I start eating regular meals in the daytime, in the morning and the day, I have to keep eating. I can't go without. And I don't think it's good to go without. I don't think it's good to Starve yourself, you know. It's good to watch what the heck you're putting in your mouth, but starving yourself is a whole nother story. And breaking your fast at different times a day is helpful. Oh, I got that one really thin. I'm gonna have to watch it. Have to see what we got here. So my son loves to grill out, so he bought one of these smokers. So he's been into that lately, like smoking meat. So he just put some spare ribs in there. Okay. It's a pretty nice sized one. This one would be good for a pizza. If I can keep its shape. Get it out of here. I think so. Just push it back together, right? Beautiful. And they'll stiffen up once they're cooked off, you know. Beautiful. I think it makes you happy when you have foods that you know you can eat that are good for you. You don't have to worry that you're so off track. Looks pretty good. All right, get this one off of here. Got a little hole there. The more flour you put down, the better off you are. Seems like a lot, but my dough was a little sticky to begin with, so just, you know, do your very best. That's all you can do. Do your best. You will be happy with the outcome. Because sweet potato, you know, is a little bit on the sweet side. And that's why I like it. Of course, right? Of course. Oops. Let's see. One more. We got to get these a little bigger. We're going to stretch it a little bigger. It's enough to make a pizza or a quesadilla. This one really got a little wet on the end. Bring it back to life there. All right. Very good. Well, we got 2, 4, 6, 8. We're going to have 10. Makes 10. And that was a pretty plump sweet potato. But you could do 2 sweet potatoes. I've done 2 before. You do just cook 2 and get your flour going. You just take your time. It's relaxing. Oh, this is almost a heart shape. Cute. Kind of an odd shape. Yeah, I think we got a little odd shaped one here. Oh well. Oh well, what the heck. I'd have to re-roll this one. Oh. Not turning out too good. So much. Should have put a little more flour with my dough. It wouldn't be so wet still. See if we can get a circle out of this. More. There we go. I think we got it now. Nice. Get it off here. Got it. Beautiful. We got it. That little hole. Bring it together a little bit. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. All right, we got 3 more. I'm just letting the film go. Nice to be with you guys today. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Hope you guys learned something from this. I'm sure you guys are all wonderful bakers and cooks and all that. Sure you have your kitchens lined out pretty nice. Good enough. All right. I have to bring this one back a little. Doing good until I tried to get it off. But you know, you can just keep going, guys. Keep it going. And you can put other herbs in here, you know, you don't have to use rosemary. You could use whatever your favorite herb is, right? You could use, you know, whatever you choose. A little wet one. A little bit wet. These will get nice and crisp. Not totally crisp, but you know, nice and cooked. And they'll hold up, you know, they'll hold up to the ingredients you put on them. And all right, we have one more to go, and we need a little more flour. Should get us there. A little bit of a mess, but too bad. All right, let's do it. Last one. Whee! Oop, got it on my shirt. Flipped right at me. Try to turn it into a circle, that's all. There we go. Last one. Beautiful. A tiny little hole. We just patch it together. We can patch it together once we get it on the pan too. All right, we're going to cover these up for later. I'm going to let them rest for a little bit, and then I'm going to cook them off later and clean up my mess. Oh, and one thing I want to do is, first of all, get rid of this. Get rid of this. Wash this. That thing's smoking out there. All right, we're going to set this over here for now. We're going to clean this up, and we're going to fill up our jar of flour. I've been meaning to do it, and now I have my jar out here on the island. I might as well do it. All right, we're going to get rid of this. We're going to wait for that. Wash my hands a little. Soap is about out. Getting it out of your fingernails. That's the hardest part. Ooh. Want to get hot. All right, I had a fresh rag here. Wipe this down. Just gonna wipe it. Wipe my lid. All the little crummies. Very nice. Okay. We're gonna see if we got some flour. Buckwheat, flaxseed, whole wheat flour. That's what we're gonna put in there. I got more room in my drawer now. That is nice. I think I have another Fairhaven mill. What flour is this? I have one. Oh, this is rye. I'm gonna make some rye bread. I bought a thing of. I buy so much stuff. I forget what I buy. All right, we're gonna fill this baby. Beautiful. Organic flour. Okay. And it is quarter cup, 110 calories. Get rid of that. Stir this around. That looks so much better sitting there. Then we're going to wipe this lid too. I see bugs in it. I sure do. Oh, hell no. Isn't that terrible? I gotta pour this whole thing out in the garbage. Oh boy. Oh boy. I sure do. That's not gonna happen here. Goodbye. That's not happened before. It has never happened to me. I've bought flour, and it's not been sitting there very long. I'd say maybe 3 weeks. sitting in the bag before I was putting it in here, but I have to wash this. Oh, well, I guess we needed to start over. That's all right. Wash this too. Wash this too. Yep. Well, I'm going to the store anyway, so it'll be on my list. Tie this bag up before they go anywhere else. Well, that's a bummer. That was a good flour. I ordered that from Thrive Market. That was a good. I'll have to take the whole thing out because it's really heavy. I'm going to wash this too. Damn it. Oh, well, you have days like that, right? All right, and then I got to get on my dishes, and I got to get outside, and so yeah, you guys. So, I just want to say that you have to think about a diet plan. You have to think about who you want to work with, and you have to think about slowing your life down enough to be able to be successful at it. And if you do that and you focus on yourself, you will have great success. And it is just an amazing way to get life back in you, to be able to be more mobile, to be able to get more things done in a day, to be able to do the things that you want to do, enjoy your family, enjoy the things that you love. And it can be a really great way to uplift your health and get some better results in your blood work going, and get better all around better health, right? So that's all I have for this video, and I want to thank you so much for watching, especially if you watched to the end. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you all real soon. Bye bye.